But it released recently a movie about battle rap produced by Eminem, and with this release, Eminem revisits his battle rap roots in this kickoff freestyle. The kickoff freestyle is set in the sheltered St. Andrew's Hall in Detroit, and if you've seen the 8 Mile film, this is in fact the same hall featured in the movie. The kickoff freestyle is 11 minutes long, and there are more bars in here than 80% of hip-hop albums that released in 2018 so far. And before we get started, remember to subscribe if you're new to the channel and turn on notifications. The kickoff freestyle starts off, and just a few seconds in, Slim Shady is out, and best believe this will ruffle some feathers.
Ariana Grande sing her last song of the evening, and as the audience from the damn concert is leaving, detonates the device strapped to his abdominal region. I'm not gonna finish that for obvious reasons.
Eminem does homophone so well, and it has pretty much reached the point where either you feel dumb when you don't get it, or feel like an instant Einstein when you catch it at first listen.
Bring your dogs, I'm a Muslim. I'm not Middle Eastern, but I'll make a bitch rock a hijab in it.
In 2018, music streaming is up, while digital download and physical CD purchases of music albums are considerably down. Eminem talks about his skills as a wordsmith and how the new generation of rappers and hip-hop fans alike seem to not care about lyrics and wordplay anymore, and even acknowledges that he is a dying breed of MCs just like disc players.
Bitch, watch who you talking to. Like Apple wristwear. Endangered species and this ABC shit a bit scarce. Praise decreasing, I face extinction like disc players.
The Apple wristwear bar could also be based on the fact that with the Apple wristwatch, you can face time, so watch who you're talking to. Not too long ago, some man-born rapper tried to grow his YouTube channel by dissing Eminem, and these days even many small YouTubers gain attention by smearing Eminem's recent projects. But Eminem is okay with this as long as he gets his cut, and this is no joke. Eminem's cut from the recent diss track aimed at him was a response that became a top 5 hit on the US Hot 100 and an incoming platinum certification. And even many fans were thankful that this rapper mentioned his name as we got Killshot.
And mention me in your raps if it makes you a buck or helps you rake in the ducats. I want payment in pub. Cause I ain't trying to get in your bars like I'm waiting to club. But if you put me in your lines, I'm taking a cut.
In other words, if you put me in your bar, remember I'm the star and I am not here to wait tables. So as soon as the night is over, I'm taking my cut from the profits you made since you used me to market your bar. Do you remember the Eminem diss in the title to get people to click? Ad-libs are used to improve a verse in 2018 like autotune is used to improve the vocals of a terrible singer, and most hip-hop songs are filled with ad-libs to carry the song these days, and let's be real, without the ad-libs these recent songs will be empty, and some even argue that ad-libs are as important as the main vocals these days, and Eminem makes fun of this.
I can't even give a yeah or a woo when you rap in the booth, not even a nah or a boo.
And Eminem wraps this up with how he doesn't really care for what they do with their crap, and never gets a reaction from their efforts.
Cause even though I'm allergic to the crap that you spew when I'm about to break out, I don't mean get a rash from it too. Cause when I say I have allergies, I actually do, but that's just an analogy. I've never had a reaction to you.
And here's more name calling that many fans missed before Kamikaze.
Fuck Christina with a plastic spoon. While I bump some G-Funk and blast some Snoop, cause her double G cups are massive, huge.
But anyone with basic understanding knows it's not that serious, else Eminem would be on death row right now.
I speak tongue-in-cheek what you ass-licks do cause you love to eat, but it's sad but true.
For those who still go on debating about the greatest rapper of all time, Eminem doesn't even believe this should be a discussion at this point and plays on this with the LAPD's history of police brutality. So in other words, there's no rapper who can touch him at this point.
Who's the greatest? Think we're still debating. Wink. ADD. And better put out an APB. Cause it'll take LAPD and me laying in the street for you to see Shady beat.
One thing hip-hop suffers from the most in recent years is the fact that new rappers pretty much sound the same, copy the same flows, and don't bother standing out of the group. Eminem doesn't care if he influences anyone, but is ruthless on the mic, and if you've known anything about ISIS, they are also ruthless and use propaganda via the internet to recruit new members.
On the mic, I'm just ruthless, a crisis, a nuisance who I influence. I give two shits if they wanna license my music to entice with and use this shit like it's the blueprint for ISIS recruitment.
Metaphorically speaking, Eminem could be stating that studying his music can be used to stand out as an upcoming rapper and bring hip-hop fans back to the importance of lyrics and wordplay in hip-hop. For those who believe Kamikaze is awesome, remember without the hate Revival got, Kamikaze wouldn't have been a thing, and to Eminem, hate and criticisms are like fuel to keep him going in the rap game.
Mental case though, I've always had a straightforward view, but you bozos keep giving the flamethrower fuel.
The world is so divided today, and you may think people are becoming more accepting and tolerant, but this is far from the truth. There's division everywhere: religion, feminism, sexuality, and more, and Eminem talks about hate war in relation to straight and gay people in the literal sense and plays on the word gays, which could be interpreted as gays.
Cause if looks could kill, I could start a hate war too, cause I'd murder you straight bitches by turning the gays on you!
In the music video of The Monster, Eminem locks Slim Shady away, but with Kamikaze, many fans agree that Shady broke out and from the looks of things is gonna be here to stay for a while. Eminem also put hip-hop in the conversation of greatest of all time when talking about music in general, and remains the only hip-hop artist in the top 10 for best-selling artists in the SoundScan era.
The bear you don't wanna poke is back, the backbone of rap. Your fucking lead singles are my bonus tracks.
You can find out more about this in our video at the link that pops up. So there you go, some interesting bits about the kickoff freestyle, and if you'd like to support this channel, consider donating to our PayPal. You can find the link in the description of this video. Thanks for watching, remember to subscribe if you're new, and check out our other videos on the channel.